Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have seen my previous video, so in that video I have demonstrated how you can use Apex class as an agent action. In that example, Agentforce was able to show all the hotel information. However, I noticed that the UI was not very elegant and it only provided the text-based response. You can also see in my screen. What if you want to show your response in a very elegant UI? So if you are really looking for this solution, you are in the right place. In this video, I will walk you through how you can implement this. So let's get started. I have already created a project in the VS Code, and in this project you can see there are various folders are available like classes, LWC, flexi pages. But here there is no folder with the name of lightning type. So first we have to create the folder which has name lightning type. So we will create a folder under the default lightning type. I will name it as lightning types. In this folder, I have to create the lightning type component here, which is a custom component that I need to define here. So I will create a new folder which I will name as available hotels. As I am creating this lightning type to show all the available hotel information in a very elegant UI, that's why I am naming it as a available hotels. In this folder, I need to create one more folder which is a lightning desktop Gen AI. And in this folder, I will create one file which is a renderer.json file. Renderer.json file. Why I am creating this file, I will explain you in a minute. After this, I will create one more file which is under the available hotels. I will create the schema.json file. Now we will go to the official documentation and will understand why we have created this. So this is the official documentation. Here you can see in the schema.json file, it is defining the custom lightning type, title, description, and what is the type of that custom lightning. And in the render.json file, it is defining how we can render the LWC instead of the text based response. So here we are overriding the component with the help of the LWC here. So here we need to create the LWC first of all so that we can add that LWC in the render.json file. So we will go to the VS Code and we'll create a LWC. We'll go to there and we'll create a new lightning web component. Here I will name it as available hotels LWC and we'll save it. I have already created a LWC component, so I will just copy and paste the code and I will explain you in a minute. I have successfully copied all the code of the LWC and pasted it here. Let's see one by one. I have created a HTML file and in this HTML file I am showing all the hotel information in a very elegant UI. Here in the JS file, what I am doing is I am fetching all the data which is containing in the value attribute. So whenever you are working with the custom lightning type, so its data is stored in the value attribute and you can fetch all the data and you can display according to your needs and requirements. And if I go to the XML file, here in the XML file, I have defined the targets. So make sure that you put the target as lightning agent force output whenever you want to show your LWC instead of the text based response. Here I have also created a CSS file to simply make this UI beautiful. So we have created our LWC and we'll go to the documentation here. And in the documentation, it is overriding with this LWC. So I am copying this code and pasting to the rendered file. This is the rendered.json. And in this file, I am pasting this. And here we need to define the LWC name. So I will define the name as available hotels LWC. So this is the name of the LWC. So I can save this. After this, we have to define the lightning type here. So for this, I will use the same Apex class that I have used in the last video. So you can check out that video if you want to understand that Apex class first. So I will go to the setup and will open the class. So let's open it. So this was the class that I have used earlier, and same class I will use here, but it needs few changes. As you can see in the documentation here, it has lightning type like Apex class type and C available flight. So here we need some changes. Here we need to define the class as an invocable variable. So we'll define this public class available hotels. So this is the class that I am defining, and this class will store all the available list records. Since we cannot define the class as an invocable variable, that's why we are doing this. Because in this class we will use the variable as invocable variable. Now we will use the same class here. I will put this in here and we'll use this. Sorry, public. Here its type would be available hotels, and here I will name it as available hotels. So this is the class that I have defined here, and it is containing all the information of the hotel records, and this variable is defined as the invocable variable here, right? Now we also need some changes that here it is retrieving all the hotel information. So first of all we have to define the instance of the available hotels. So I will define the available hotels as AH, we can take it, and we'll define this instance. After this instance, it will hold the all the available hotel records list. So we need to change here like AH dot. It is containing the list of records. So list of records equals to and the hotel value. Now after this, hotel response is already initiated here, and here it will change. Here what I will do is available hotel, the same name. I will keep it here, and I will keep the name as AH. So I already provided this, and we can add the same response to our hotel response and we can return it. We can now save it. So we have done our class. Now we have to go to the setup and we have to go to the Agentforce assets. We will create a new agent action so that we can use the lightning type click on the agent action. We'll choose the apex as type and we'll choose the invocable method. And you can see here we have the retrieve hotel records. I will put the name as UI in the last as UI and we'll click on the next. So here agent instruction is go and we will take the name as getting information when loading text and we'll provide the rating as pass the rating given by user and we'll click on the required input and here in the A hotels it will store all the hotel information and I will keep the showing information. So here we have the Apex class type retrieve hotel records available hotels. So this will be I use in the lightning types. That's why it's neat when you are creating your Apex class as an agent action. So you have to create the class as a invocable variable. So here we click on the finish and we'll go to the agents and I will add the same agent action in the agent. So if you don't know how we can create the Apex class as an agent action, you can check out my previous video. I will provide the link in the description box and you can understand how we can create the Apex class as an agent action. And I have also explained that what are the things that Apex class is doing. So you can simply review that video and I have also created the this topic and you can also check out this topic in that video. If I click on the this topic I have to add the action here that we have created. So we'll go to the set library and now we will add the same action retrieve hotel, this one, and we'll click on the finish. Here we have our lightning type, this one. So we'll go to the documentation first and we'll copy the same schema.json file and we'll go to the VS Code. So this is our VS Code and I will paste this schema.json file. Here I will provide the title as hotel information response and same we will provide the description. Here we need to provide the lightning type, so we'll go to the agent action. And here I will copy this output rendering type and I will paste in this lightning type. So we have successfully added our schema.json file where I have defined the lightning type and in the render.json file I have defined the LWC which is overriding the chat with their own beautiful UI. Now we have done our lightning type. Before this, I want to show you setup. Then I will type the lightning type. So in this lightning type, you can see there is no available custom lightning type. You can see now I will deploy the same lightning type here from this source to our output. So now you can see our custom lightning type is successfully deployed. You can check out by refreshing this tab. So here you can see we have hotel information response as available hotels lightning type. Now we will go to the agents here and I will just refresh this. Now I will go to the Agentforce service agent and I will go to the same agent action. And if you go there, if I added this action, Then you can see in this option we have two options available. One is available hotels, which is our custom lightning type, and second one which was providing the response in a text based format. So I will choose the available hotels because I want to show an elegant UI, and you can save this action. After this, you have to activate this agent. Now you have to go to the setup and you have to type the embedded service deployment model. If you don't know how you can create an embedded service deployment model, I will provide you a link in the description box where you can learn how you can create your embedded service deployment model. So I have explained in that video step by step, so you can go through that video. So I have created this Agentforce service agent channel, and what I have to do is I have to switch to V2 because enhanced chat is not available in the V1 version. So to test this out, you have to switch to the V2 model. So I will just refresh it to make sure that it is published successfully. Now you can see that this model is published successfully, and we can test with this test enhanced web chat. Yeah, so this chat is open now. So now I will ask the agent, can you provide me hotel information? Let's see what it is doing. Yeah, so it is asking for the rating. So I will provide 3 and 4. Let's see. Yeah, so you can see now this response is not a text based response. This has a very beautiful UI. You can see. So that's what we are doing in this video, and hope you find this video helpful and you have learned a lot of things. Make sure you like this video, subscribe and follow for more such kind of video. Thank you. Bye bye. I will see you in the next one.